Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, President of the Republic of Namibia, and Your Excellency Lieutenant General Retired Epaphras Ndaitwa, First Gentleman, karibuni sana. Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs and East African Cooperation, Honorable Mahmoud Thabit Kombo, Your Excellency Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, Chancellor of the University of Dar es Salaam, and the former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Natangwe Itete, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Mines, Energy and Industry, Republic of Namibia, all ministers present, Ambassador Monaid Majia, Chairperson of the Council of the University of Dar es Salaam, Professor Anangisye, the Vice Chancellor, His Excellency Lebius Tangen Tobias, High Commissioner of the Republic of Namibia in Tanzania, members of Diplomatic Corps, Deputy Vice Chancellors, government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense honor and great pleasure that I stand before you, Your Excellency, to deliver these remarks on behalf of the government of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency, allow me, first and foremost, to convey the warm greetings and best wishes of the government and the people of Tanzania as we welcome you back to the University of Dar es Salaam and to a country you have long considered a second home. On behalf of the government, I wish to wholeheartedly congratulate you on your historic election as the President of the Republic of Namibia and the first female President of that Republic. Your resounding electoral victory is not only a triumph of the people of Namibia, but a beacon of hope and inspiration for the entire African continent, especially for women and girls aspiring to leadership. Your Excellency, your presence at this institution today invokes deep emotion and pride. It reminds us of the shared struggle that unites Tanzania and Namibia, a bond forged in the fire of liberation and nurtured through decades of brotherhood and sisterhood and solidarity. Tanzania, under the leadership of Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, was honored to serve as a sanctuary and strategic base for Namibia's liberation movement. It is in this spirit that your journey and leadership continue to resonate powerfully with the people of Tanzania. Many people may not know this, but the first president of Namibia used to travel using Tanzanian paper, and his name then was Sam Mwakangale, a teacher from Dodoma. We also remember fondly the fact that pivot moment of the SWAPO took place in Tanga in 1969 towards 1970, where consolidation of the strategy for liberation took place. Your Excellency, in the field of education, our countries have long worked side by side. Tanzania was proud to support the establishment of Namibia's National University, drawing from our own experiences and models. Our own Professor Keto Mshingeni from the University of Dar es Salaam was one of the Tanzanians who played a pivotal role in this regard and indeed became the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Namibia. Our collaboration has since expanded with ongoing partnerships in higher education, technical training, and research exchange. And my colleague, Professor Kabut, just reminded me that you used to have Dr. Huaraka from Namibia in the 1960s and 70s who taught law of torts at the Faculty of Law at the University of Dar es Salaam. We are also encouraged by Namibia's embrace of Kiswahili, both within the framework of SADC and through bilateral cooperation with Tanzania. Language is a vessel of culture and a tool of integration, and the promotion of Kiswahili across our region is a critical step towards strengthening our unity and identity as Africans. Your Excellency, the government of Tanzania has long been supporting needy students selected to join universities in order to realize their dreams. Most important, under the leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, we have started a journey to ensure that we have gender parity at all levels of education. We have managed to acquire that at the lower level, at the universities. In many faculties and schools now, we have gender parities, and sometimes actually we have more girls than boys at the university in certain departments. Also, under her leadership, we have managed to start to implement scholarship programs that not only afford students who perform well to be offered scholarship by the government, but also we look to ensure equity both in gender and in terms of those who come from disadvantaged areas. Investing more in higher and TVET education is geared to produce graduates who can contribute significantly to the economic transformation efforts, which is highly driven by science and technology. The University of Dar es Salaam is proud to be associated with your legacy. As one of the liberation leaders who spent formative years here in Tanzania, your personal and professional journey is deeply intertwined with these universities' own history. We view your accession to the highest office not only as a Namibian milestone, but as a proud chapter in the continuing story of Pan-Africanism and the gender equality. And here I may mention, Your Excellency, and I'll point out one professor, that as Vice Chancellor has said, this university was a school of thought with a lot of debate and champion for liberation. Professor Issa Shivji is one among them, and some of the students here used to go to the front line in the struggle for liberation in Southern Africa. Your Excellency, you joined the liberation struggle while you are still a teenager. You sacrificed your life, risk everything in order to liberate your country and fight for justice and equality in your country. Namibia and Tanzania are like twins in their commitment to advancing women's political participation. Your leadership, alongside Tanzania's ongoing reforms to elevate women in governance, offers a powerful model for the continent. We must continue to walk this path together, amplifying women's voices in decision-making spaces and building institutions that reflect our shared values of equity, dignity, and inclusion. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, I thank you most sincerely for gracing this university with your presence, for your thoughtful lecture that you are awaiting eagerly, and for the enduring partnership we continue to inspire between our two great nations. Asante sana kwa kunisikiliza. Thank you very much for your kind attention.